What's more tantalizing than an unsolved mystery or a chilling ghost story? How about experiencing it firsthand? Buckle up, because we're going to take you on a heart-pounding tour of the top 10 most haunted places in Florida. Trust me, you'll need more than just sunscreen in the Sunshine State to protect you from these spooky locations. Number 1. The St. Augustine Lighthouse. Our first destination is the St. Augustine Lighthouse, a hauntingly beautiful structure with breathtaking views and spine-chilling folklore. Imagine standing at the top, seeing nothing but water and sky, and maybe a ghost or two. Visitors and staff alike report feeling an inexplicable sense of dread on the staircase. The giggles and footsteps of two girls, Eliza and Mary, who died on the property, have been recorded and widely shared. Ghost hunters frequently capture orbs floating around. Paranormal investigations have yielded EVPs of a man's voice begging for help, and thermal cameras have caught figures leaning on the railing of the stairs. Would you dare to climb the haunted steps? Number 2. The Devil's School, Jacksonville. Known officially as Public School Number 4, but colloquially as the Devil's School, this crumbling building is a graffiti-laden mecca for thrill-seekers and paranormal enthusiasts. Whispers about a sadistic principal and an old janitor who practiced dark arts have been circulating for years. Whether true or false, these myths add a layer of visceral terror to the already creepy environment. Trespassers often find themselves in cold spots, hear ghostly laughter, or feel unseen hands pushing them. Photos taken here frequently show smoky apparitions and spectral figures. The most daring visitors go at night. Will you be one of them? Number 3. The Riddle House, Palm Beach. When a funeral parlor becomes a private residence, you're practically laying down the welcome mat for spirits. Now a historical site, the Riddle House has intrigued and horrified many. The main spirit, Joseph, is known to detest men. He's not shy about making his presence known. Tools go missing, loud thumps are heard, and one man was even scratched. Ghost Adventures visited and captured a 2x4 flying across a room, along with multiple EVPs. If you're a fan of the show, you already know the Riddle House is not a place for the faint-hearted. Number 4. The Cuban Club, Tampa. This cultural center in Ybor City has a history as vibrant as its architecture, only with a spectral twist. Theater performances are often given standing ovations by both the living and the dead. The roster includes a Lovisic actor who committed suicide, a young boy who drowned in a fish pond, and a woman who haunts the ballroom. Even in the afterlife, this club is pretty happening. The backstage area is a particular hotspot. Are you courageous enough for an after-hours visit? Number 5. The Maystringer House, Brooksville. This 19th century mansion turned museum is reportedly home to over a dozen active spirits. If you're interested in antiques, this place has them, some of which seem to move on their own. Jessie May, a child who died in the house, is said to roam the halls. Guests often bring her toys, which are later found moved or rearranged. Old photos change positions, vintage dolls' eyes follow you, and the tinkling of a ghostly piano fills the empty rooms. This house's haunted resume is long, making it a must-visit for any supernatural seeker. Number 6. Castillo de San Marcos, St. Augustine. A fortress that has stood the test of time, Castillo de San Marcos has walls that could talk, and maybe they do. Built in 1672, it's the oldest masonry fort in the United States. The most commonly reported apparition is that of a Spanish soldier. He walks the grounds, eerily appearing and disappearing through walls. Visitors frequently report shadows that follow them and then vanish when they turn around. Cold spots are another common occurrence within the fortress. Is it just the ocean breeze or something more spine-chilling? Number 7. The Ma Barker House, Ocklawaha. This house was the scene of a 1935 shootout between the FBI and the notorious Barker Carpus gang. The 4-hour battle left Ma Barker and her son Fred dead, and their spirits are said to linger. Gunshots and shouting have been heard, and figures have been seen through the windows. Today, the house is a museum. Many visitors claim they capture anomalies in their photos, including orbs and misty figures. Could it be Ma and Fred Barker making a cameo? Number 8. Apollo 1 Launch Complex 34, Cape Canaveral. Once a symbol of mankind's aspirations for space travel, Launch Complex 34 is now a memorial for a dark moment in history, the tragic Apollo 1 fire that claimed the lives of 3 astronauts. It's said that screams and cries for help are heard on the anniversary of the accident. There are also reports of malfunctioning cameras and other electronics near the site. Although visitors can tour the site, many report feeling an overwhelming sadness or sense of dread. Some people can't bear to stay long. Do you have the nerve? Number 9. The Old Jail, Key West. Built in 1869, this jailhouse had a reputation for being a hell on earth due to its deplorable conditions. It's no wonder the spirits of former inmates are said to be restless. Footsteps, clanging cells, and guttural moans are among the auditory hauntings. Visitors have also reported being touched or shoved by unseen forces. Nighttime tours are available for the daring. Armed with only a flashlight, can you brave the haunted cells and corridors? Number 10. Robert the Doll's House, East Martello Museum, Key West. Forget Annabelle. Florida has its own creepy doll. Robert, a life-size doll, is allegedly cursed and resides in East Martello Museum. It's said that you must ask Robert's permission before taking his picture or else he'll curse you. Seriously, there are letters in the museum from people apologizing to Robert for not following the rules. The museum staff claim that Robert changes his facial expressions and moves around the museum at night. Some have even heard childish giggles coming from his case. Will you risk a meeting with Robert? And there you have it, 10 most haunted places in Florida. From gory prisons to restless dolls, Florida's haunting locales are as varied as they are terrifying. Will you dare to explore these supernatural hotspots? Whether you're a skeptic looking for a logical explanation or a true believer in the paranormal, these locations offer something for everyone, a spine-tingling experience that'll redefine your idea of a haunted house. So what are you waiting for? Grab your bravest friends and maybe a reliable flashlight and venture into the mysterious, haunting depths of Florida. Before you go hunting for these ghosts, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more adrenaline-pumping adventures and jaw-dropping stories. If you've ever visited any of these haunted places, we want to hear all about it. Share your spine-tingling tales in the comments below. Trust us, we're dying to hear from you.